Hello and welcome back. Delve with me yet again into the Shattered Isles. This is the Session 5 Abridged version. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, there was no video for Session 5, but the session itself, it was went pretty smoothly. So I'll try and do my best to remember what I can from it. So, in session 5, we ended with them agreeing to with Harley agreeing to take our group back to his camp. Gregory the Rat Man lies dead with his rats scurrying around him. The cloak that he wears, covered in rat fur, is just it seems bonded to his skin almost. And they like after the battle, they decide to go into the bar for a quick drink. There's a lot of tension in the bar because Harley's been extorting this whole town for their money, their goods, their weapons, armor, everything, just completely starving this town. And here he is in their bar, like having a drink. So there's some high tensions and whatnot, but they worked out a little bit more of an agreement. But Harley kind of backtalked him, and he's trying to persuade the group to get on his side and join up with him, and maybe even join their little crew. Not so much bandits. He doesn't like to use that term. And anyways, so they on their way out of town, this tower catches their eye, and it's kind of sitting off to the side, and they go to investigate it because it sits outside of town, and it seemed pretty well guarded. And upon going up to it, I believe Dandy rolled for some sort of a performance check to sway the guards into letting him inside. And so inside they go, and they come to find out very quickly that the tower, it's a very simple tower, and they can hear this cluck, 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 cluck upstairs, and they realize the whole upstairs of this tower is just filled with chickens, and this starving town, this was like one of the main goods that they had was these eggs that they were harvesting from these chickens. So you could either get one of the until recently terrible Polance pickles, or you could somehow earn your way into getting an egg. Typically that would happen by being a guard. Well, Dandy rolls another performance check to play some beautiful song, and I'm pretty sure it was a nat 1, and it caused a riot with all the chickens. So they skipped on out of there and left the owner to deal with the mess. They continued on to the bandit encampment. They found the carpenter that had been hijacked. His name was Doyle, and he was in the cell where he was very quick to show off his amazing toilet that he had designed and built, and he's incredibly proud of. It's gathered that he's gone a little bit insane after these years of living in this cell and only being let out to help build up the camp. They interact with some of the others, and ultimately they decide that Harley needs to go. I believe Mim was pushing for this. There's a little bit more story with their tattoo, and I'm pretty sure he believes him to be an imposter, and Mim is able to enthrall some of the bandits to kind of join his side, and I believe this is where they employed the tactic to take people back one at a time. It gets referenced a lot later, but it's kind of like Mim's go-to tactic is to let's take one of them off by themselves and take care of them, and then we'll come back and deal with the rest. Anyways, so they continue on with the battle. They fight Harley and some of his fellow bandits with the help of their Mim's new thralls, and they make pretty quick work of Harley. The thralls kind of worship him as their new leader, and they take over this bandit business, and that develops a lot more in the next session. So thanks for stopping by, and come on back.